Hello there guys, welcome to another edition of Star Wars Comics Explained, where today we talk about the Legends comic Jango Fett open season, where we come to see Jango's younger years, which is interesting because we've only seen so little of him in the films. Guys, let us embark on this journey together, my friends, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. It helps out the channel a lot and makes it better by me knowing what content you want to see in the future. So focusing on the second issue, which takes place 10 years before episode 2, we start with the young and more powerful Count Dooku, who's interrogating a man named Silas. Dooku finally manages to break the man's spirit and gets him to talk after days and literal hours of torture. We travel back even further with Jango as a teenager in his first mission as a squad commander. Observing the briefing, we can actually see the early design of his suit, which is much like his peers. However, his color scheme was his own. It's very reminiscent of his son's Boba's armor, which is very interesting because now we know the heritage and reason why Boba chose to paint Jango's armor in its original colors. As they head to their mission, they're shot down upon entering the planet. Jango leads his men through the woods where they are ambushed by Death Watch. Now, we've seen Death Watch before, most notably in the Clone Wars, where we saw Pre-Vizsla leading them, and they are pretty ruthless. As fans of the Clone Wars know, they joined Darth Maul's Shadow Collective and later took control of all Mandalore, but believing them to have finished them on the go, Jango tells his men to duck. He lights up everyone with fire, burning them away along with half of the forest. Wasting no time, Jango runs into the flames and starts beating the snot out of the survivors, as Jango reins into his supreme commander and the man who basically raised him as a young boy, the leader of the Mandalorian clans, Jaster. Whether or not they have any signs of Vizsla yet, the scene transitions to their dogfight, as Jaster tells his second-in-command, Montross, that his poor actions and disobeying the orders has left him without a crew. Vizsla fires a powerful blast, hitting Jaster to the ground, and without his jetpack, he ordered Montross to get him out of there, but he was ultimately betrayed and left there to fight for his own life, which, spoiler, it was moments from being obliterated. As he does his best to prolong the fight until he can get out of there using all of his bounty hunting techniques, he unfortunately falls to his demise, as he takes heavy cannon fire, ripping through his armor and ripping through pieces of his flesh. Jango sees this. The man who was like a father to him was destroyed before his very eyes. Jango runs to him and takes his body to the rest of the crew as he dies. Jango then kicks Montross out of the clan, which leads us out of this flashback and back into Dooku's torture chamber. Begging for the fallen Jedi to not tell Jango that he knows, Silas is injected with the poison that stops his heart. As Dooku turns, leaving the chamber, he tells Silas that no promises can be made. From that day onward, Jango achieved new ranks and changed his armor color to match his commander, elder, and above all, the man who saved his life on that farm many years ago. So that was the second issue of Jango Fett Open Seasons. I had a blast making this one for you guys. I love Jango Fett, and I really like to explore, or I really wish Disney would explore Jango Fett, as they just, it's kind of a shame because the guy is just awesome. And it's moments like these that really make me miss the Lucas age of Star Wars. As always guys, thank you so much for joining me today on this video. Hope you had fun watching this. And if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to my videos. If you want to discuss anything Star Wars below, follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description. Have a fun day, my Star Wars friends. And before you go, may the Force be with you always.